Hello, and welcome to our presentation. As you know, in 2015, Google was restructured and a new parent company was formed, Alphabet. Alphabet also became the parent company of many of Google's subsidiaries in a wide variety of different industries. As a result, Alphabet is a company at the center point of innovation in our business world. One of the concepts that Alphabet is focusing on so closely is artificial intelligence. Now, you may hear a lot about in the media about how artificial intelligence is being used for this and for that, about bias associated with artificial intelligence. However, at Alphabet, they're utilizing AI and Google's tools, Alphabet's investments, and Alphabet's fully owned ventures. Alphabet will positively influence artificial intelligence, allowing AI to help better society to create an economy that serves all.
AI is backed into many of Google's products. One example is Google Cloud. According to Google Cloud Platform, it is a provider of computing resources for deploying and operating applications on the web. Its specialty is providing a place for individuals and enterprises to build and run software, and it uses the web to connect to the users of that software. Today, we're focusing on Google Cloud's conversation and language tools. Google Cloud Platform explains that the Cloud Speech-to-Text Application Programming Interface, also known as Speech-to-Text API, enables developers to convert audio to text by applying neural network models in an easy-to-use API, which recognizes 120 languages. Moreover, Google's translation tool is able to instantly translate between languages thanks to the translation APIs. The pre-trained neutral machine delivers fast and dynamic results for more than 100 languages. We believe that the combination of these two tools, conversation and language, can significantly help the issue of human trafficking. One Hour Translation CEO told Forbes that within 1 to 3 years, neutral machine technology translators will carry out more than 50% of the work handled by the $40 billion translation market. What better sector to aim this service to than police departments? This way, Alphabet would enable the victims of human trafficking a safe and easy communication with the enforcement of the law about the help that they need.
As you can tell by the graphics from the International Labor Organization, most people that face human trafficking are outside of the United States. This means they do not speak strong enough English in some cases to communicate the situation they are in once they enter the States. According to HuffPost, one of the reasons why human trafficking runs so rampant is believed to be the language barrier that stops victims from asking and receiving the help that they need. We also see that human trafficking is a huge source of profits. Thus, this cruel business is not likely to stop anytime soon. Yet, providing police stations with Google Cloud's translation and conversion API tools, Alphabet would be able to contribute to helping millions of victims.
Looking at the next sector of digital health, we see that Alphabet's investments through Google Capital or Google Ventures has great potential. Babylon in general is an app that uses AI to determine the symptoms of patients. It's an affordable and accessible health service that combines AI with the medical expertise of humans. We would like to improve on Babylon and create a device that uses AI to determine the symptoms of patients. Rather than having people read about symptoms, they put in what they feel, and trained professionals themselves come up with this. According to Forbes article, this device is able to communicate with doctors quicker than an app because a person might be in a crucial state. In addition, we believe that combining it with the natural language processing will help it compute, interpret, understand, and then use everyday human language and language patterns to articulate both medical terms with the human simple language. This device will be able to help people in two different sectors within the health industry: the patients who feel sick and the hospital workers and doctors. For patients, many times they find it difficult to differentiate between the urgency and scale of their sickness. However, with this device, it will lead to easier diagnostics and more accuracy of these symptoms because they themselves are being able to put their information in. On the other hand, hospital workers and doctors have the pain of not having enough people to respond in time of need and knowing which people are in crucial states. However, this device will be able to present more accurate data and information to help them make more better, fast, concise decisions. Ultimately, this device would help the efficiency and accuracy of people who are trying to self-diagnose and the service that they receive when going to hospitals. AI as a whole is trying to combine the already existing greatness of these medical doctors and be able to use data and the system to elevate the surface that people are able to get.
During my time working in the health industry, I find that patients who feel sick will many times find that it's difficult to differentiate between the urgency and scale of their issues. They'll commonly go on WebMD, try to match symptoms with their own, and conclude that they have a different illness than what their situation necessarily is. And if hospitals were provided with Babylon's device, easier diagnostics and more accuracy would be found when instead of misleading patients when determining symptoms. This would help out hospital workers because hospitals are typically understaffed and require long wait times to get to a patient. But yeah, data and information given from the Babylon devices would be able to help ensure that families are brought back their family member as soon as possible with the correct diagnosis.
We understand that there's a threat to the device where it could be hacked. It puts the safety of the users at risk. However, we address this using Google Cloud, where they have a service called Chronicle that is a cybersecurity program to help cybercrime on various platforms. Alphabet has a wide array of services that are dedicated towards AI. So as a team, being able to draw on already established programs that they have, especially within Google, will allow Alphabet to excel in AI. This interconnectivity is super important moving.
Another sector with opportunity to successfully utilize AI is energy consumption. DeepMind is one of Alphabet's fully owned ventures, and its use of artificial intelligence has greatly increased the efficiency of our operations. To examine DeepMind, we'll look at a report done by AI research scientists Richard Evans and Jim Gao. DeepMind saves energy by improving the efficiency of power usage in data centers. Our data centers, which contain servers powering Google Search, Gmail, YouTube, and more, generate a lot of heat that must be removed to keep the servers running, similar to how laptops need an internal fan to keep them from overheating. DeepMind works by collecting data from thousands of sensors and using it to train deep neural networks. They train it to predict future energy and cooling needs in order to create a model of operating constraints. You can see the effect of DeepMind's machine learning in this graph, which shows the power usage efficiency of a data center when the machine learning is turned off and when the machine learning is turned on. There was a 40% increase in efficiency in this data center thanks to the artificial intelligence utilized in DeepMind. This increase in efficiency not only helps our internal operations, but also operations across the world because of all the consumers who utilize our services and the companies who use Google Cloud. Because DeepMind's algorithm is a general framework for understanding complex dynamics, it can continue to be applied to other things such as efficiency involving power plants, water usage, manufacturing facilities, and more. This is an effective way Alphabet will be able to affect the consumption of energy in the future, thus contributing to solving larger issues in society, such as climate change.
As you can see, Alphabet is striving to better society for all individuals in a number of ways by using AI. All of these ideas could have a concrete and measurable impact on our world within our lifetimes. This small sample of AI applications clearly demonstrates Alphabet's wide-ranging AI implementation capabilities. It will be a thing to see how Alphabet is able to utilize AI in the future. Thank you for listening to our presentation.